for us to see a band come out of the punk movement of Los Angeles in a very crazy time, as you document so well, Lips Unsealed. How cool to have this wonderful entrepreneurial spirit to say, hey, I want to start a band, it looks like fun, let's just go ahead and do it. And to have the kind of impact, and we've talked about backstage a little bit about how liberating it was for so many people to see a bunch of women just get up and do it, write their own songs, conquer the charts, tour the world. Hats off to you for your spirit and your creativity. Please give her a hand. So when it came to, at this part of your life, coming to write a book, what was it? Was it somebody in particular that came to you and said, hey, tell your story because you've got a lot to share, or is it something that you yourself felt on the inside? I've been through some stuff, I've got some hard-earned wisdom, and I really want to pass this along.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've always felt that I had a story to tell. I've had an extraordinary life. And what was the question?
Was it somebody coming to you saying, write the book, or was it you that...
No, I thought, I mean, the book is, is about my what, besides being a rock and roll story, it's a story of addiction and overcoming obstacles. And like I said, I always knew I had a story, but I always felt that there needed to be some sort of angle. And about 5 years into about 3 years into my sobriety, actually, I thought I have the clarity to sort of go back and write a story. So it was probably the hardest thing, one of the hardest things I've ever done. I had to write, I did a treatment, my life in 25 pages or less. And it wasn't the easiest thing in the world to do, to sort of encapsulate everything. And then after that there were outlines, and it was hard digging back deep and trying to remember a lot of things. And it was one of the hardest things I've ever done. But I figure that the result is the best I could do, and I think if it can be inspirational to somebody out there about if they're going through any struggles in life, then I did a good job.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations on your sobriety. That's huge. And also congratulations on having this wonderful, long-term, stable marriage to Morgan. I mean, that's a huge accomplishment right there, and a wonderful son, too. And what you mentioned in the book, which is so great, is you have these two men who are fabulous constants in your life, and that's Morgan and Miles Copeland, who are always with you. Either, Miles always coming after you saying, you gotta do a record, you gotta do a record, you're an artist. And how great that is, through all your struggles, to have people who saw so much in you that they never gave up on you.
Yeah, well, I mean, first of all, I think my husband should be sainted. I mean, he has, been a constant in my life and very supportive and through everything I've been through. And as far as Miles goes, if it wasn't for Miles, I wouldn't be sitting here, actually. And Miles is larger than life. Miles Copeland he managed the police, and he started IRS records, and he signed some of the cutting edge bands of the time back in the late 70s, like REM and the Fine Young Cannibals and the Go-Go's, of course, and he really gave us our start. And actually through my life, I mean, Miles, love him or hate him, he's honest and he's supportive and
blunt.
And blunt. But, I mean, I've sued him, he's sued me. And, it's a love-hate relationship. But he's a great person. He's always been a support.
But also, just always been an instigator for you, always coming to you and saying, come on, you can do this.
And he still does, actually.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, you got to send him a copy. He will really love this.